hi, Assalamu alaikum. We have a very special guest with us, Geoff Lemon, right from Australia, Australian journal, working for many organizations. Thanks, just want to say thanks to Geoff. Hello, Geoff. How are you?
Hello, nice to be here.
Thank you. Geoff, very lovely weather here today in Islamabad and Rawalpindi. So rain is expected, it can come anytime.
Rain is coming right now, actually. It's just begun. A few little spots of rain, so I think the play will finish shortly. Another slow day, only 2 wickets for the Australians to fall. So it looks like we're heading for a draw.
What's about the strategy of Australia, the way they came to the bat, and especially Usman Khawaja, the way he showed the intent, he supported David Warner very well. So how you sum up the day two, especially so far the batting of Australia?
I think, so the conditions are quite friendly for batting, but this was still important for Australia because often, especially touring away from home, they have had trouble with losing wickets in clusters, having batting collapses, especially when you've been fielding for 2 days already. It can be difficult to come out and form a steady partnership. So for them to have a big opening partnership, that calms everybody else down. Now the dressing room is more confident, and they should be able to continue to a good score.
How disappointed you are while Usman Khawaja very close to his 100 but not able to achieve that benchmark? We all are sad, to be very honest.
Yeah, well, we'd already seen 2 centuries from Pakistan batsmen in this match, and we might have had a 3rd century from a Pakistan-born batsman playing for the other team, but not quite there. But I think still it was a very special moment for everybody, really, to see Usman Khawaja coming back to the country of his birth, playing for Australia, opening the batting here. You know, this is something that we didn't really imagine might happen in his career because we were not expecting Australia to come to Pakistan and play for at least a few more years. So I think it's special that this is taking place.
And there's another special thing that not only is the country where he born, but the city. He belongs to Islamabad, that city, and he also said in one of the interviews that that city is close to his heart because he born there. His some years of his childhood he spent there. So I think it is a bit moment of joy.
Yeah, I think it's quite emotional for him. I mean, this is the way life is for people who move countries, who grow up elsewhere. They have different identities and a shared loyalty between different places. That all becomes part of who they are. It's a complicated identity, and so something like this is bringing together all of the different parts of his life and his identity, and for that reason it's special for him.
Pakistan have some certain choices: Shaheen, Naseem, Sajid, Noman Ali, and then 5th is the Ahmed. Which bowler looks the better and more dangerous on this day 3 match?
Well, Sajid was able to outthink David Warner eventually. So David Warner had been backing away a lot and pushing through the offside. Sajid got the quicker ball to skip through, one that stays a bit low and comes through quickly and hit the stumps like that. So that can be very useful from a finger spinner on a pitch that's not doing much. 𝑇ℎ𝑒 𝐺𝑢𝑎𝑟𝑑𝑖𝑎𝑛 had bowled really well with no luck, had a catch drop, beat the edge a number of times, had a few edges down to the boundary, so he bowled a lot better than his figures suggest, and should have really have had a couple of wickets.
What's your opinion about the result of this match? Nothing happening there for the fast bowler, hard ball turns.
Yeah.
So how you are summing up the result of this match?
Look, I think for Australia, just if they can get through this with a draw, they'll be pretty happy because effectively then this becomes the warm-up match, the preparation match, and then they can go to play in more challenging conditions in Karachi and in Lahore, and there'll be a better chance to compete, whereas if this pitch had been a bit more spicy, then that might have been too difficult for them.
So what's your so far experience about the Rawalpindi crowd? They are coming in the numbers and cheering for both of the teams.
Yeah, this is exactly what we wanted to see. Big crowds coming in. They're cheering everything. Someone comes down to field on the boundary, just standing there, and they're cheering that. Someone hits a single, they're cheering that. They're happy for everything. So I think it's nice to...
Only one thing you don't like, that pa 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 baja.
Yeah. I mean, Just get a trumpet with the different notes, you know. That's nice. Then you can play a song. Otherwise, it's just one sound.
So if there will be more entertaining stuff, just the drums and guitars, I think it would be more appreciable. And your suggestion for the future test matches here?
Yeah, we just need to have the security allow more instruments to be brought in.
Okay, so David Warner is quite enjoying his time there. We are seeing a little bit doing the dance steps and the moves to entertain the crowd. So I think with all these Australians here, Warner is enjoying more here in the ground.
Well, this series is sponsored by TikTok, and Warner loves TikTok, so it's a perfect match for him.
Okay, so today Rawalpindi and Islamabad Cricket Association presented some souvenirs to the Australian colleagues who did right travel from Australia to here. How you're feeling about this ceremony, and what memories you get from this first test match here at Rawalpindi?
Well, everybody who we've met and spoken to the whole time we've been here has been very welcoming, very happy to have an Australian contingent here, and equally we're very happy to be here. So it's something we'll remember for a long time.
Okay, so at last we just wanted to ask you, did you try local food here?
Yeah, of course, all the time. Eating lots of biryani, lots of barbecue, everything that anyone will give me, I'll eat.
Okay, thank you, Geoff. Thank you so much for your time.
Okay.